I'm back. How are you? Welcome to Wednesday. Should we breathe? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let all of it go. Book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com. Head over to the website, check out the list of services available there. We've got tarot card readings as well as just normal psychic readings. So if you are someone who wants to connect with me on another wavelength, go ahead and take a look at the website, rubyreadstarot.com. I'm sweating, it's really hot. Welcome to summer, Leo season 2024. What do we got to tell Virgo? Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? What do I need to tell Virgo? Okay, I'm going to take all of those. They all jumped out. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. I like that. That looks very positive and reassuring. Hi. The Empress. 3 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Devil card stuck to the Ace of Cups, can you imagine? That is the Star card, that is the World card, and that is the Page of Cups. I like this, Virgo. So right off the bat, seeing this 3 of Wands with the Empress card, this is, oh, hello. Emperor. And the 2 of Wands under him with the 5 of Cups under him and the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Let's get into this, shall we, Virgo? I think with this 3 of Wands and this Empress card right after it, I think being sandwiched between the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Wands, this is very much saying to you, Virgo, you're going through this period of time, right? And you have this opportunity right now. Sorry if I'm looking over here. I'm looking for a crystal to channel with. What should I go with for Virgo? We're going to go with the chrysoprase. All right, here we go. Virgo, you've been through it. It's been quite the journey, to say the least. The stuff that you did, the work that you put in, the love that you gave was eternal regardless, okay? And funny thing is, when we do things without expecting anything from them, we're just doing them out of the goodness of our heart, or we know that they're part of the process, we know that it's part of the tapestry, should we say. You get on with it, you crack on with it, sign a service, do your thing. There's this one thing right now that you're going through that's very necessary. And you know why that is? It's to show you that the good things that you've done in the past, what goes around comes around. So whatever's coming around to you right now, please know that this is part and parcel and putting you back where you're supposed to be. And right in time for your birthday. There's something inevitable about having to go through certain things. Ultimately, you learn the lesson, you grow in your consciousness, and that's expansion right there. You've just completed a wonderful universal cycle. You, having gone through what you've been through, it wasn't in vain. There are rewards, there are people, there are things, monetary, energetically, spiritually, that are coming back bearing favors and bearing fruit. The only thing that's required of you is to be very much aware of your worth, to adhere to respecting that worth and knowing that value and not underselling yourself or cutting yourself short. This is about you stepping into your power wholeheartedly and embracing every single ounce and shred of sovereignty and dignity and self-worth and self-compassion and self-love that you can summon regardless of how hard it's been, or regardless of what you've had to go through. There is support. There is great help. There is outreaches. You are being encouraged in this season to let your friends help you, to mix actively with those that you know resonate with you on an energetic level, because this is where the goods are coming in. So what you're being required to do right now is to get into receiving mode. There's something very intuitive about this energy also, and it is saying you need to ask for the help, because this is part and parcel of the learning process, and receive. It really is time for you to take in the energy after having done the hard work, which is a very important part of life also. The Five of Pentacles. There is this element of coming out of a lack mindset and a lack mentality. That means that you now know that you get this opportunity to come inside. And when you've come inside, plug in, charge up, get juiced up. Juiced up with source energy, because when you're in alignment with source energy, there ain't no feeling sweeter, and there is nothing that's gonna fill that cup of yours and make you feel as content as knowing that this is now the time that you apply the worth and value that is one that you have to not only claim but embody wholeheartedly. The one thing with this is, Virgo, it's now time. Come in from the cold. That self-talk, that narrative, that old story. It's time to put it down, because what you're doing is you're walking out from the darkness and into the light. And what did they go and do in this church with these stained glass windows? Commune with Source. There is something so emotionally nourishing, so emotionally fulfilling, so deep that you're going to find within a relationship that you once you may have once written it off as toxic or obsessive or borderline wild. Could be Capricornian energy, but for me, this is the passion within you being ignited again. This is that Leo fire being lit up your ass and making you want to be passionate about your dreams. The narrative is changing. The story is changing. Virgo, you are rising. And it is time for you to fly. It is time for you to ascend. And it is absolutely time for you to realize, like that song, if you know me, you know that's my favorite song. All the stars are a lot closer than you even imagined. So don't be afraid. You're not that far off. The only thing here is that you're a lot closer than you assume. Stick to course. As these new doors open, allow yourself to remember that there's a reason why you took this journey. And regardless of how it may have done a number on you, it's time to own your worth, because that's the next chapter in the story. This pauper Virgo can't go through. This lower octave Taurian, it can't. And so use these toxic narratives from these toxic stories, these toxic bonds, and the lessons that they gave you and the incentive that they gave you to push forward when people had probably thought you were going to tap out. You're made of stronger stuff than that. You're made of the same stuff as these stars. So as these doors are opening for you and you find yourself here with these invitations, look who shows up. Divine union has been all over your readings. It's been all over your readings. Divine union, divine union, divine union. Are you in your divine yet? Are you owning that divine state yet? Are you feeling divine yet? That spark, that ownership, that belongs to me. It has to be here, because the thing is, there is someone here who might be doing a little bit of planning and preparation, and I feel like they've reached this point of discontent and boredom within their own life, where they may have understood that realistically they may have kicked their own cups over. Two of Wands and the Five of Cups. Sometimes it takes people walking away from something really good to understand what they had. And when they've lost it, there's no coming back to it. But what they have to work with is what they still got. If someone is bringing you And look, it is about coming back. Someone is coming back to you, right? And they're offering you the world on a platter. And something about this doesn't seem fake or flimsy to me. It doesn't feel like it's full of bullshit, you know? There's an authoritarian type, someone who likes to be in their masculine energy, or maybe this is you in your masculine energy approaching a feminine energy. Either way, there is something here about having gone from kicking rocks to rock bottom to kicking your own cups over to finally making it home. This is a feeling, it's a vibration, it's a frequency, it's an energy, and there's something here saying that there are invitations that are being made to you about opening and closing certain chapters that require you to realign with the God honest truth of who and what you know yourself to be, despite all of this narrative that was deliberately sent out to bring you on such a low, disgusting vibration that you couldn't even fucking feel like you were stepping out of it. Guess what, champion? You did it. And you did it with bells on. Like, come on. These Agent Smith types have been on hyperdrive recently. And the thing you guys got to remember is that you're made out of the same stuff as stars. So they're not going to knock you off your pedestals that easily. As long as you remember that that pedestal is a throne. A throne that you built for yourself. Out of the rocks that were literally thrown at you by some of these Agent Smiths that you may have been in relationships with, you know, like sleeping with the enemy kind of stuff, as well as like relatives, friends, bosses, jealous, gente, the such. This is a vibration and it's a memory, and I advise you, close your eyes, switch off the Wi-Fi, switch off the phone, and listen, because there's a calling about a certain future that requires you to work with someone who is consistently showing up, and what they want is to see that cup pour over. So trust these portals that you're walking through. Lionsgate 8-8, this season of fixed fire is incinerating the shit. And 5 and 5, you're on a brand new cycle now. So please embrace the change. Life number 5. You've got every reason to be over the moon, and you've got every reason to be so diligent about the bullshit that will set you back. The one thing that you've got to be conscious of is where your head's at. And as long as you're absolutely sure of you and you're working on being mind, body, and spirit aligned, is that you're on the right track. In that case, high five. I love you. Book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com, and have a good one.